Janelle Sellick with the American Canyon Community and Parks Foundation. I'm the founder and executive director of this nonprofit organization here in American Canyon that supports parks programs and play through a variety of community events, activities, educational opportunities, and so much more.
Oh my goodness. So Janelle, thank you so much for giving us a few minutes of your time to share a little bit about how your organization, ACCPF, has been a huge value-added piece to our community. For people who are trying to learn more about American Canyon and all the cool things that it has to offer, what could you share with us about ACCPF?
Well, one of the things that American Canyon's most known for is its beautiful open spaces and trails. And at ACCPF, we work really hard to make sure that the community can get out and access those pieces. We make it fun, we make it accessible, we want to make it more enjoyable for people to get outdoors.
And you have this slogan.
Yes.
Green.
Yes.
Say what that
turning screen time into green time, which is one of our slogans. And actually one of the biggest projects that we're working on right now is the Wetlands Ecology Center. Oh. And that's a very cool project because it takes an old industrial building, which belongs to the city of American Canyon, and it repurposes it into a community-facing ecology center. And that will be a home for environmental education. We'll bring school groups in, community events and activities, all located right along our beautiful wetlands. So
that sounds so good. We might get crowded just from that.
I know.
You said.
I know. I think it could have a real regional draw. So it's very exciting. We like, speaking of slogans, we like to say it's where nature meets community.
I love that. I love that. And boy, do we need that, nowadays in the world that we're in, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Indeed we do, right? We spend so much time on our screens and indoors, and we have all this beautiful space around us. So get out and enjoy it.
And what blows my mind about the ACCPF and what it has attracted is the major sponsorships from, I don't know, are they just from the Napa Valley or from all over? Can you say a little bit more about the people who are supporting what ACCPF is doing?
Oh, sure. Well, it's pretty unique in that we found a great base of support right here within our own community, just from community residents and friends and family, but we also have worked with a variety of larger organizations, including private foundations, corporations, community grant-making organizations. And so we've been able to bring them all together around this purpose of really improving our parks and open space and connecting our community to the outdoors. And so that's been a real asset, I think, both for us, of course, it's a huge benefit, but also helping to elevate what is happening in American Canyon and really showcase what's great about this community. Especially because sometimes it's part of Napa County, but people don't always think of it that way. And so we're trying to, really show off all the wonderful things about this city. We're loud and proud, I guess you could say.
Loud and proud. Speaking of loud and proud, this is February, the month of February. Tell us what's going on right now.
Well, it's Heart Your Parks Month in American Canyon, and so what we've done is we've turned it into a really exciting and creative way to experience the outdoors. We have a program called the Heart Walk, which it features, 45 or so oversized, huge, really, plywood hearts that have been painted by artists from American Canyon, Napa, and Vallejo. They range in age from kindergarten all the way up to retired folks. Wow. And what we did is we just gave them a theme and said, can you paint something that has to do with nature or the outdoors? And they took that theme and they expressed themselves by painting directly onto this piece of plywood, and it turns into a beautiful celebration of the outdoors. It's artistic, it's creative, it's unique. People come from all over to see these hearts. So there's 45 of them throughout town, and Kasama is a sponsor of our frame section, which is exciting. People love to have their selfies taken inside the frames, and so Heart Your Parks is really a unique community celebration of the outdoors, and it features a lot of our local artists.
So cool. You guys are just you keep coming up, you keep outdoing yourself year after year with all these creative projects that really, every time they have a booth set up anywhere in the community, people show up, because you represent joy, fun, nature, right?
Yeah. I think there's a lot of authenticity in the work that we do, and that since we're a 501c3 nonprofit, our staff, our board, we're all community members. We live here. We're kind of creating the community that we want for our families. And so there's a lot of joy in the work that we do, and I think that shows through in what we do, and we just love to be out interacting with people outdoors.
Yeah, and many of us are proud members of ACCPF, and I know that when I serve families that move into our city, I want to introduce them to this organization because of all that they have to offer. Could you share with us a little bit about the upcoming downtown project?
Sure. Yeah, so American Canyon has long wanted a downtown space, and it's really right on the horizon now. There's actual grading happening out at the town center, which is all centered around the old ruins. So the name of the town center will actually be the Napa Valley Ruins and Gardens, and it's really repurposing these old ruins that are 100 and 150 years old into a community center for recreation, for business, for parks. And so it's just going to transform our entire community and provide that gathering space that we never really have
We've
had.
been longing for.
Yeah,
We're going to have downtown.
A downtown, I know. And such a unique downtown. There's no other downtown like it.
There's so many unique things about this town. It's mind-blowing how unique we are. So Janelle, thank you so much for your time and for all and your leadership do throughout our community, spreading the love and the joy.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to work with you, hang out with you, speak with you. Just love how you elevate American Canyon and show us off in all the best ways.
I'm just right behind you, lifting you guys up.
Together.
Yes. So for people to learn more about ACCPF, what's your website?
Our website is www.acparks.org. Find everything you need to find on that website, including Heart Your Parks information. We have a big fundraiser at the ruins each year in September, so lots to see on the site.
Awesome. And the link is going to be right below this video. Thank you, Janelle, for your time.
Thank you, dear.